Here we made it out to the camping spot. A few people came with us. My buddy's Razor. This is the camping trailer. Since the last video, I added the mesh to it and the tailgate. It's got a lot better. And then I added this light for setting up camp. And then we still got the power there and power there. And that turns the power on the tent. And then gotta have the cooler full of beer. Necessities. Alright, so we're gonna do some tacos tonight. We're gonna do a hamburger meat and then some of this North Spanish rice. This stuff's cheap as hell. We'll see how it turns out. We left our nice flat cast iron thing that goes on the grill in the camper, so we forgot to put it in, so we had to stop by the dollar store and pick up these cast iron pieces, which they were only $14 a piece at the Dollar General, so they're part of the camping gear now. 28 bucks. I don't even care if I lose them. We're going to see how these turn out. So here we're going. We got our rice going. I'll end up adding it to the meat. And then clean this out. Wrap our taco shells in aluminum foil. And let it go. Should be delicious. They got ribs going over there. Get a good brown on this. Not going too fast. Got a lot of beers to drink tonight, so I don't care if it takes me a minute to cook. Should be easy. Let's see how impressed I am with this Knorr stuff. Knorr. Cheap. We ended up improvising at the dollar store with that. It was like $1.30. Thing is, we didn't get taco seasoning. So we're using the
specifically from Aldi's.
Mix of this stuff from Aldi's, which in it I put Southern style herbs and spices, a lot of garlic pepper, which we used some of that last time, a little bit of gourmet salt, and a little bit of the char grill and broil herbs and spices. Then we're going to add some soy sauce. We're just trying to salvage. So we're adding soy sauce just to try to give it some flavor. Anything to season it. This is kind of last minute. We don't have sour cream or...
We got cheese.
We have cheese. Well, that's better than I thought we were doing.
We have Texas Pete.
Yeah, we got Texas Peter.
Lunch to get our blood pressure up.
Yeah. We'll move that around. I mean, it smells good.
We got more utensils than we do seasoning.
It smells real good, actually. We'll see how it turns out. So this Knorr rice cooks pretty fast and tastes pretty good. It's almost done. It's just been a few minutes. Not even a whole beer. So we'll let that go. And then got to brown this a little bit more. This is dollar store parent. It's not seasoned, so I'm cooking low, and you can even see it's sticking a little. So, but it's smelling good. See what this tastes like. Well, pretty good for improvised seasoning. I wonder what the lab thinks. It's not very hot. We need to crank it back up. And brown it up real good. So now I got the rice and the meat mixed together. Add a little bit of water in there. We don't have really much seasoning, so I'm trying to just let it blend together and cook down a little bit. Gonna heat up our taco shells on that. And it should be good to go. We might just after this is good and cooked down, add our cheese on top and just scoop into our tacos. So put the cheese on there. We're gonna wait for it to melt down. Got the tacos shells getting warm and toasty. That rice smells like ass when it's burning. But we're gonna let this all melt down and then we're gonna scoop up and eat. It actually turned out pretty good, even with no taco seasoning. We'll probably have bears tonight. Wish I had some hotter hot sauce. But it turned out pretty darn good. I don't know what they are. And they're the wide ones. It should be bussin'. Well, those turned out delicious. Now, I got 2 beers open at once, but we're cooking them off now. Oh well. But we're gonna boil that and clean them pans out. We had a bear run across us on the way in, and the campground a ways below us was shut down for a while because of bear activity. Scraper's pretty good from MSR. So we're just trying to make sure we don't have any bears. Diesel's shitting in the woods, you know, just to establish dominance. I don't know if y'all can see this, but here goes part of my crew up the mountain. That some bitch is bad. Well, here we go. We made it to the morning. No bear issues. About to fry up some of that bacon. Thanks, say like that. This has been one of my favorite things. Is our utensil thing. Let's see what our dollar store skillets will do. This one, I left a little water in it, but it rusts a little overnight. But that just adds flavor. Get that bacon, throw it in that pan. Yeah, both them pans, do some hash browns. Put a little hot sauce. A little more of this 4-in-1. She got it. Where'd you get this 4-in-1, Chastity? Aldi's. It's coming clutch this trip. It's kind of slow cooking. I'm gonna do bacon, some eggs, some hash browns, and I think we're gonna head over to Hot Springs, North Carolina, and go to Vinyl Pies. It's a hell of a place. So I got the dog's collar charging, some of our lights charging, that one solar. All night I dropped to 12.1 volts, and that was running all the lights underneath it. Lights there, and all the power in the tent, which was, well, there's a fan going in there. They're not going to be able to see it. Maybe you are, yes. I got a deep cycle AGM battery. Now I got my bacon going. You can hash wangers, you know what I mean, dog? should be busting. One of the first things you have to remember every morning is just to hydrate. Nectar of the gods.
We'll have a hamburger cookout.
What are you going for breakfast, Mike?
I am doing eggs. Nope, I don't want bacon.
Oh man, can't lose the bacon. Didn't have a pan long enough to do my bacon nice and neat, so it's a jumbled mess, but it's gonna be fine. Add some bacon grease to my hash browns. Them some bucks gonna be popping right there, boy. Got them eggs in here loaded up, boy. Got that bacon. It turned out looking delish. Cooked to perfection hash browns. Couple fried eggs. We'll be doing good, boy. There's that breakfast. She likes her eggs a little runny, so there's hers. Letting mine finish up a little bit. Look at that. That's gonna be delicious. The Labrador approves. I'll take a bite of bacon. And then, look at that catch. Perfect. I'll tell y'all what, that breakfast was delicious. Having a few beers this morning. I think she's gonna pilot the Jeep in the hot springs. Go over the mountain. Take us a few hours. And there's a place over there called Vinyl Pies. We went to it last weekend. The place was delicious and it wasn't packed like Spring Creek, so if you're in the hot springs area, definitely check out Vinyl Pies. It was great pizza. I think we had the White Lightning. It was a Alfredo based pizza with chicken and spinach on it. It was delicious. I think we had 4 pizzas total on our table, and I tried every one of them. Every one of them was amazing. So check out Vinyl Pies. Delicious. She's got done cleaning the pans in the creek. Plug the solar panel up, which even after charging everything pretty much, and everything, we're only at 12.2 volts. I don't know what it was at the start, but charging everything, the tablet and that fan, it didn't draw any power hardly.
I didn't do anything.
So we rode over the mountain, Hot Springs. We stopped and got some ice cream. Where'd we get ice cream at?
I don't know what it was called.
Somewhere there in
Right
Hot
to Iron
Springs,
Horse.
right beside Iron Horse Saloon there. And now we're back at the campsite. We come back through River Road, circling around. And I'm getting some burgers started.
What do you think?
So, funny story. We're gonna start cooking, and she came back here and turned the propane knob on and forgot to light it and walked up to her Jeep. Well, I came behind her and turned it up more, and then I proceeded to light it and it burned the hair off my arm. It's just collateral damage though. We'll figure it out. We're gonna get some hamburgers cooking and some of these Johnsonville better cheddars, and then we're gonna chow down. Should be delicious. Got the tablet going, watch movies tonight, pound a few more beers. Hell yeah. So here we go, burgers are about done. I'm finished frying up, got my fried taters. Got some leftover bacon for the burgers. Look at that, nice gold, yeah. And of course we're hydrating. I'm gonna use a tortilla shell instead of a bun. I'm just getting that popping right there. Two burgers coming up right here. Let's get this one over there.
That was the perfect size for that.
Look at that one right there. We're balling. Turning into eating quite a bit this trip. We decided not to eat in town. We just got some ice cream and hot springs. That's gonna make one really damn good shell. I mean, it's gonna be balling. Let's do it twice. This cast iron pan from them Wally World or Dollar General has seasoned. Very nice, guys. I'm telling you, for $12, I'm not 100% sure we don't see if they have any bigger products. Look at this. You see, there's just a little bit of butter there. I mean, it's already seasoned in pretty damn good. And I would suggest if you're just starting camping and you don't spend a lot of money, you can get some decent cast iron. Hit that Dollar General up. This is going to be our camping kit from now on, probably. I mean, this one's turned out really well. That one, just I think, because of the way it is, it makes stuff stick a little more. But, man, I'm telling you, this one right here, okay, you see how long it's been? It should be stuck, right? What? I can move it. Matter of fact, I can flip it. See? Instant fluff up. Don't sleep on Dollar General cast iron, guys. Add a little bacon to that. Oh yeah. That baby is gonna be delicious. Here in just a little bit. Potatoes turned out pretty badass. You got good crunch to them. I like crunchy potatoes. Yep, kind of just trying to improvise what we got. We didn't really think much about anything this trip. Well, I have drank way too much this camping trip. I still got quite a bit left, but I showed up with 5 cases of beer. My solar panel's still going. Still pounding a little brew. I'm gonna slow it down a little bit, maybe take me a little nap, then get back up tonight to do the partying. My burgers were delicious. I'd be goofing when I'm cooking camping. I just be goofing. Worst case scenario, we miss a meal. I just like to try, play around. But tomorrow morning, I think we're doing a sausage, egg, cheese, taco style breakfast sandwiches, and some hash browns. And some natural additives. Any left in the cooler, we're gonna hit that up too. And then it'll be delicious. Well, it's Sunday morning. We were gonna cook breakfast, but Chastity let people use the cast iron skillet to cook shrimp on, so it fucking smells terrible. So I smelled it and about threw up, so we're probably just shutting up shop and heading out. We can blame Chastity for ruining breakfast. Alright, well, we are loaded down. Gonna head to town, clean everything up. And after running lights and fan and charging accessories for 2 days, our battery dropped down to 11.8 volts. So that wasn't bad. We just used our air compressor to pump up the tires in his Escalade. And we're gonna cruise on to town. But definitely better since I added the side mesh in the tailgate. Still have yet to use the awning. So now, after this trip, I've got to guess at my tongue, so we'll see how that goes.